Alright, this is the second installment of the ones I'm going to open today. I am not quite thinking it's as many as the first one, but we'll see. And then there's some I had to open just separately by themselves, so, sorry, nose is itching again. So I might show you guys those two because there's some pretty good, and you'll see the one that was dirty. Anyway, alright, what do we got here? I swear, no matter how many times I try to get my nose clean, you see? Cat fur. This won't go away. Okay, so this one I was a little worried about. It took them a little bit too long to ship it. And I was afraid it wasn't going to come. Okay, this is a bright yellow, and I imagine this could be, you know, sunflowers. It could be, I don't know, haven't thought much past sunflowers. But it's really pretty and it's fun. It's got 2 hang tags. It's got a little bit of scratches on the first one. You can see that the back of that one got rather protected because of the other one, but the front of it's little scratches. So I guess we can see there is the coach. It's here as well. Let's see, where else? Sometimes, yeah, it's on the end of here, even though it's really hard to see. It's on the end of that cap there. But Coach, I like how they label all their stuff. We found a treasure, guys. If I can get it out. It's a piece of paper. It's going in the jar. I have the Ricola and the little panda magnet. Ow! Okay. Well, that was a fail as well as a fell. The Ricola wrapper I put inside a paper because I didn't want to get sticky on everything. And then I dropped the panda. Okay, picked it up. You can kind of see how sticky it was. It's so sad because it was so cute at one time. But yeah, I can't even get it apart. But anyway, it's a little magnet that, oh my gosh! I just dropped it again. Okay, it's going back in the jar. Okay, but I see him. Papering in it. We've got paper. We've got lipstick. Got a pen. Some money. Paper clips. Anyway, I'm getting quite the collection. This used to be my water container for my painting. You can see I've kind of got paint on the jar, but that's okay. Alright, back to what we were doing. This has got a crossbody strap. Don't really think there's anything else in there. Maybe a few crumbs, but overall good. Nothing in there that I can see. Anything in there? Oh, there is. I got the Coach card. See the care instructions. That doesn't count because this is, you know, just part of the purse. But it's kind of cool when you find those in there. All right. Overall, guys, really good condition. A little bit of scuffs at the bottom potentially, but I don't know. She's in good shape. I just saw that again and I wanted to show it. I think it's pretty. The Coach on the D-rings. Anyway, really good one so far. I keep coming up with like cartoon things. I was just sitting here thinking to myself, I could paint bananas on it and Minions. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. You might have more creative ideas for that than me. Alright, moving on. Okay, this one is a new brand that I had never heard of till I went on this adventure. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if it's like a Macy's type brand or whatever. And I don't really know how to say her name. Nanette Lepore, maybe? But this to me kind of has that Gucci print kind of look to it. So I think they're wanting to be luxury, but not, if that makes sense. It's wanting to mimic luxury. And again, I believe this one is PU leather, stinky leather. It's faux leather. Leather. I did it again. Leather. I swear goodness. I'm gonna have some weird videos. Nothing in the pocket, nothing in the middle. It's got her pouch. I have to move faster or this video is gonna be an hour again like the first one. Nothing in there. Yeah, nothing in there. Okay. I mean, overall this is pretty good. It can use some strings being snipped. It's got really good sew lines. The hardware's, I mean, it's basic hardware. It's not really branded at all, but it's really shiny and gold. The edges and the edge coat on them all look really good as far as I can tell. This one just needs some adventure. How should we adventure it? It'll be interesting. Got a normal brass hardware, or at least gold metal hardware. And I like this kind of closure. I think they're fun. It's just for that front pocket though. It's not for the inside. But this is 1, 2, 3 pockets. Overall, really good shape. She needs some shaping again. She's been kind of smushed in the mail. Got this little bit of stuff that needs fluffing. But besides that, pretty good condition. Not much in the way of scuffs. Just a little bit. Maybe we can get that buffed out. Okay, this one, I have no idea what. Kind of reminds me of like a harvest kind of color, like fall wheat. I don't know if people would want wheat painted on their purse, but that was my first idea. Okay, moving on. This one is a very long box, so I'm anticipating a wallet. Pouch. Oh, okay, now see? This one is a treasure, but because it's supposed to be a treasure. It's this little peachy kind of pen color. It says thank you. Isn't that pretty? I love rainbow holographic stuff. I want to get my car wrapped in something like this. Wouldn't that be fun? I looked it up one time. Thousands of dollars. I'm not spending thousands of dollars to wrap my car. So it hasn't happened. Okay, so this one's a coach. The lettering looks pretty good on it. Some of these I've noticed that aren't actually embossed super deep, and they don't have that metal hardware that they kind of rub off, but it's pretty good. You can see there's, I don't know, it looks like some of that sticky stuff like I was talking like earlier in another video, like off of the mailers. The corners could be a little better. They've got some wear and tear. Okay, you can definitely tell she was a makeup bag. She's got some staining, what looks like probably foundation. But I saw this print, sorry, itches again, and I just thought to myself, I've never seen that before. Here's another coach label. Maybe I can buff it up. This is a makeup bag, so I was wrong, it wasn't a wallet, but this will go well with some of the other ones I've done, like that really bright hot pink one. That would go well with. I had never seen this print before. You can see the typical Coach C's, but then underneath is another set of C's that has the orange and the pink. I just thought that was really cool. It's a really neat pattern. It kind of looks like a mod, maybe 60s, 70s sort of feel to it to me. Like I could see this in a dress maybe that my mom wore when she was growing up. But I like it. Not sure exactly what I want to do on it. Maybe some hippy dippy flowers. Again, let me know what you think. You can see a little wear on the zipper here I didn't notice earlier. See how it's kind of frayed a little bit. But I mean, for the most part, pretty good shape. Definitely needs a wash. But besides the wash, pretty good condition. Alright, moving on. This one's interesting. It's like an actual mailer. Oh well. Ripping through ya. I thought I could save the mailer, but I guess not. Okay, this one's so cute. It is a little tiny, like, purse wallet. You could use it probably as a clutch if you wanted to, but I like crossbodies, which I know I said before. So it's got pockets for cards, it's got a big pocket in the back for money, whatever, and a little pocket because it is very slim. It's not going to fit very much, but I mean, you might be able to fit your phone in there potentially. Ooh, I dropped it. There is some dirt here that needs cleaned. There's some issues here. That might be more than we can get out. And then there's one on the back. You can see the Coach print on the inside of that as well. If you could tell right here, right there. So this is just your basic green. So if you like green, let me know. What do you think? I like flowers. I'm going to keep bringing up flowers, but we could do like a flower garden coming up because it's green. So this could be grass as the background. Again, this is silver. So it's got the silver hardware. And it's something that I don't have a lot of so far because it seems like a lot of them are gold. There is that label on the ring. It's got a little split ring there as well. And then again with the bottom, that's kind of hard to show you up here. See, under my finger there, where you can see it say Coach too, because I can't bend it. One other thing is I also been told too, if you look here, which you probably are not going to be able to tell, because I can't zoom right now, but it says on the front of the zippers there, YKK. They don't all say YKK, but this one does. So, what do you think? This one's cute. She's got a handle to match besides the chain. And I guess if you wanted to, you could make this shorter. I mean, I like long ones, but you could attach this. Oh, there's Arctic. Arctic. There he is. What are you doing, Arctic? He's a very sweet kitty, but he doesn't like being held much. But when I'm sitting at my office desk and he meows at me, I have to pay him attention. Otherwise, it is the most absurd thing he's ever heard in his life. You wanna come here? Oh, this is Arctic. He's like, no, look up so they can see your face. He's a sweetie. He is not happy with me. Okay. I tried my first hat. I showed show you guys. Look, oh no, it's just awful, isn't it? Look how cute it is. I know, it's not very manly, is it? It's kind of a girly hat. We'll try it on Minnie, okay? But yet, he still sits on my lap. See, I took it off. He's still sitting here. He absolutely loves to be on my lap and have me pet him. And when our cat hair gets in my mouth, that's how. Them and their tails. You are spoiled. You know what? Spoiled kitty. Spoiled kitty. He doesn't hate it too much, otherwise he wouldn't stay. Alright. I've got cat fur on me again. I think we're done with the green one. Again, let me know. Any thoughts? Should have done that. Just saw the label came off because, you know, why wouldn't it? What's the point of having the label hiders? Oh, it's probably a good thing. Okay, so this is the registration slip that we also have information on it. Oh! This one isn't related. So I also like myself Longaberger. And I got myself a little star Longaberger dish because I thought it was cute. If you like Longaberger baskets, which that's, I don't have the basket, but typically the pottery that is there, the dang light again. The pottery that is there, they have baskets that they go inside of, but you could just use them by theirself as well, and they're microwave, oven, and dishwasher safe, which is pretty handy. But I figured in the Christmas time this would be really cute for a candy dish, a blue one that I ordered also would be really good for 4th of July. So you can see this one's green and that one's blue. But anyway, I'm eating all the light distractivate again. Whew. Okay. It's back on. I wonder what it looks like off versus on for you guys. Okay, so this is probably Poshmark. It's got the little thank you sticker. Again with the really hard to open plastic. Maybe I'll just rip it. Oh yeah, that's easier. Okay. Oh, there's another one. How dare they? Oh. They're difficult to open, okay? Well, whoever packaged this packaged it real good. Oh, actually, you know what? I think this is another pottery dish. They just looked at the little receipt. My husband doesn't know that I've been buying pottery dishes, so. Not that he'd really care. He's really sweet, so. So it looks like it might have its original box, which I know this is completely not related at all. This was also, I think this is also Poshmark. Let's see, you know. Oh, this isn't. The receipts from the last one. Oh my goodness, I'm losing track. Okay. I don't know if any of you guys else will get the inside joke of this. The original box comes with it. You can see up here it says Jacqueline Smith. Okay, let me know in the comments before I say it. When you hear Jacqueline Smith, what do you think of? Okay, here's a better look. We've got a shiny little hang tag. That's, I think it's croc embossed. It's supposed to look like crocodile. And it says Jacqueline Smith. And then you have the, again, zebra wallet. I don't know what it is. These prints have just been really appealing to me lately. So, ugh, Lordy. I don't know how to open this. Oh, it's a fake turn. I was trying to turn this one. It can't turn. It's just a snap. Whew. Anyway. I forgot the light. Okay. Clean in there. If I can get in there. Clean in there, right? Good. Clean, clean, and clean. As far as I can tell. Let's look in the front. And it's got your typical wallet pouches. So, as far as I can tell, there's nothing funky in here. No surprises. It looks to be almost brand new. You can tell that it's been taken out of the box because there's little bits of dirt in some places that probably need cleaned off. But here, that'll be easy to clean off. Okay. Did you guys put in your vote yet? What do you think of when you heard Jacqueline Smith? You know what I think of? You have a baby in a bar. Do you know it yet? Sweet Home Alabama. I love her friend's character. She's so funny. Says that to Reese Witherspoon. Asks her if she knows Jacqueline Smith. So, to be honest, before I saw this, I didn't know it was a real thing. And I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to have that. I know that's ridiculous, but I thought it was hilarious. So maybe on this I can do like a Sweet Home Alabama quote or something. I don't know. So I can kiss you anytime I want. You know, why you want to marry me anyhow? Okay, I like the movie. Again, pretty. How did I drop it? Okay, ignore that part. Putting her back inside her little box, even though she's a used box, it's still a box, and it's protected. So, you can kind of clean her up and see how it goes. But anyway, when you guys hear that, do you think it's Sweet Home Alabama? Like me. So, this one's interesting. I've never had one put inside a shoebox yet. I told you guys I've been on a pottery kick. I just couldn't resist it. It matches. Cute little star dish. So if you wanted to, I would call this a pie dish. But you could put this in the middle, put chip dip in here, and then chips in here. Totally use it for 4th of July. Maybe if I clean it up, I can use it for that. Anyway, maybe I should make these their own videos because this has nothing to do with what I'm doing. But it's loud when you set them down. Anyway, this is a heavy dish. See, oven safe, freezer safe, microwave safe, dishwasher safe. It's kind of sad when Longaberger goes down. They open back up, but if you're feeling it's different for some reason, I can't remember exactly how. Sorry. Me and cat hair on my face. So that was a bust. It was not purse related. And the cover that I had on the label just flew off, so I'm opening it from the back. Because that's what happens. I try to do this so there's no issue. This is also not a purse. I don't know what happened to me. So, it's just so pretty though. Isn't it pretty? I have this basket, but I have this basket, not the pottery. So, I'm thinking that in the Christmas time I could bake something in this and then also put it in the basket when it's like, you know, baked for warmth. Keep it warm. Okay. I think that's it in here. Ooh, I saw comics. I think newspapers are fun. Honestly, if you guys run out of wrapping paper, a really smart thing to do, well, smart thing, cool thing, I think, in my opinion, is you can take the funny papers, at least that's what my grandma used to call them, my grandpa, the funny papers, the comics, and you can wrap presents in these, and then if they're young kids, before they open them, they could color them in like a coloring page. Anyway, I'm kind of wondering if this is going to be a purse. I feel like half this video is Longaberger. Forgot to turn the light on. That seems to be the theme of this. Okay. Lots of paper. Guess what, guys? It's a basket. Oh my gosh. Okay. This should have been watching me open Longaberger stuff video. Okay. Well, I thought this one was really cool. Thought about giving it to my mother-in-law potentially. I don't know if she would want it, but this is a Longaberger basket, which I had not opened yet. You see this cool leaf? It's like two-toned, just barely. This one's kind of green and that one's kind of maroon. Can you tell? Anyway, super cute. And it's got this lovely pumpkin detail. Oh, I'm going to take the tape off of this. We don't want tape on the wood. Okay, that's better. Just need it screwed in. That's a little bit better. That screw is a little loose. Anyway, when you put the lid on it, it looks like a pumpkin. And it's got pumpkin-y type lining, like a fall green, orange, dark red. And then there's this. This is one of the unique things about these baskets. So it's got a liner in here. It's like a big cylinder tube. You put the top on like this. And the neat thing about this is it doubles as a flower basket. Or I guess in the fall you can maybe do fall things, like fall leaves. I don't know. But you put the top on, you put it in here, fill it with water, and then you have a pretty floral basket for fall. Alright, I'm back. I'm wondering, I checked just to make sure I opened this already because I wasn't sure if it was going to be a purse or not. I'm going to have to tag this and lots of Longaberger. Sorry, leave the knife. Okay. This sunny little pouch I feel like should have been the yellow purse. Okay. Again, with a little cute little card. Let's see what they said. I just like all the little goodies Poshmark puts in. Just makes it fun. I sold boots one time, and I legit put the handmade necklace that I had bought at the Renaissance Fair in there with it because I always wore the necklace with the boots because it was also turquoise. Okay, this is what they put in. Breathe in joy, breathe out worries. So it's not even really a card, it's more like a display piece where you can put it up there, which I will. Let's see what this is. Ah, okay. So this is a little, like a teeny little purse, but also kind of a clutch. So you can take this off, which is hard to do with gloves, and put it here, which, you know, stuck on my glove, which we love, right? Anyway, you can attach it there, and then it becomes like a wristlet, or you can put it here. It's like a little mini purse, so you could give it to a little kid, which, you know, evidently being in painting, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe a kid could want something painted. There's the Coach. I just tend to like Coach, guys. As far as I can tell, it's clean. You can see it has the made in the Philippines tag in there. But it's honestly really clean. What's interesting about this one is I'm not seeing, what I was going to say is I'm not seeing any of the Coach hardware, but there it is. Can you see it? Oh, for heaven's sakes, just focus. There, you can kind of see the writing on it when I tip it. That says Coach. It is not, on the other hand, on the regular part of the wristlet, at least as far as I can see. Oh, except for the end, like we've been seeing on the other ones. So, this is just a cute little clutch, cute little wristlet, however you want to use it. No surprises, but you know what she does remind me of? Ooh, I almost knocked over the light. Okay, see, orange. Hey, you can actually tell she's orange here. Pink, red, pink. So she's slightly maybe a different color. Almost the same though. So I mean, this could kind of just give yourself the trifecta. You could also put it in the middle, but anyway, you could have like your big money pouch. You could have your little wristlet thing you could take out, but these would go really well together because they're that same kind of feel. But yeah, I like that. It's a neat little clutch. All right, last one, guys. Ta-da! Okay, none of these have had any, I was going to say a sustastic smells. Why my brain is weird like that. Anyway, this is a Coach. It's also strawberry. This matches the wallet, which I don't know where it is right now because I put it down. The wallet I had earlier out. So I'd ordered a wallet to match this, and it'll go really cute. It's got the hang tag. It's a little faded, so it's hard to see, but there's also yellow on there. A little bit of dirt on the bottom. But for the most part, she's pretty clean. Same for the back. You can see this is one of the authentication checks, is that if there's the Coach there, which it is, and she also has a crossbody. And again, with the Coach hardware, it's not only on the end, but it's also here. It's got in two places. It's on the middle toggle, and that's a really nice snap. I like that. I sound like the Great British Baking Show when they say, it needs a snap for the cookies. Which they don't call them cookies. I think they call them crackers. Is it cracker? Biscuits. That's what it is. Biscuits. Okay. Here's the inside. I think it's interesting that the embossment of the flowers is visible. You can see on the back side. You see that? So you can use it with or without the strap. Handles or not. Anyway, hopefully you can see that on the inside. Nothing there. And the only thing I can see on this one is just a little bit of dirt on the top here, and randomly there's a star. I don't know why, but there's something sticky down there and a star, which we can use my little scrubber and get that out. But this is kind of neat. The interior lining is actually not attached at the bottom, so it can kind of move left or right as you need it. Ooh, yawn if you need a little bit more space. But anyway, there's the last one. Let me know what you guys think. I have been actually making some strawberry things. I've been taking my little foray into leather making. And so here's the first one I made. I think I showed you guys this in a prior video, but it's a cute little snap. I thought this was gonna fit my earbuds. I'm talking about dogs now. Anyway, Galaxy buds, mixed AirPods and buds, but it doesn't quite fit. So I'm gonna have to make this just a smidge bigger. But you could use it for something else, like a little girl's, like you could use it for American Doll. But I'm testing out my label too. This is Martha May Atelier on the back of it. I'm getting better as I go. So here comes Ember. If I could catch him, I'd try to put the cat bonnet on him. He would not like it though. So maybe just keep in mind, eventually I'm going to make more of these. Hopefully make them a little bigger so they can fit AirPods and Galaxy buds, that type of stuff. Because that's kind of what I wanted this to be. Have a little keychain. Put it on the outside of your purse. That way you can always find him. Here he is. You do not want me to pick you up? Okay, I won't pick you up. Okay, ready for my next one? This was my next leather making thing. Isn't that cute? So this was a little too tiny. I tried to do my first stitching and it's just really messy. I didn't do the Angelus deglazer till after I did it. You can see that red on the edges. That's what color the leather was before. Here's how dark it was. See the difference in the color? When I used the deglazer, it took off this dark color on the front. So again, this is why I have to be careful with the purses when I use the deglazers to paint, because I don't know if there's going to be covering like this. It's going to come off from the deglazer. Anyway, this was keychain number 1 that I tried. Super cute. Try to put little strawberry flowers on it. Strawberry front and back. Okay. Then I moved on to these. Aren't those adorable? Okay. You can see I got much better with my label burning. So you can see I've got a little like, leaf motif going on here that I tooled in. I put gold on the front of this one to kind of more fancy. The edges have not been finished yet, but I just think that it's so adorable. And I use the back suede, kind of like the texture. This one has a kind of a yellow colored flower on it for the strawberry flower. Let me know if you guys think that it should come with the flowers or if it would be better without. So I'm trying to decide. Here's number 2. This one has white. That one I tried to do my label with a gold and it did not work. But I did not put the gold on those leaves. But I did this all myself. I hand made these, so this is really cool. Anyway, so the idea is it would go really well with strawberry purses. So you can see what they would look like. Such a cute keychain. And I know that Coach makes some that are like name brand that they do their own. This has the little Martha May twist. So here's an example. Lovely. Keychained out with my strawberries. Anyway, that's the idea. So if you have any suggestions on keychains you want me to make, like strawberries, I'll see what I can do. I need to buy some different colors of leather or paint them. Those are the different options. So if I buy like purple leather, I could do, you know, grapes or something like that, but I don't have purple, so I have green, brown, and red and blue, I think, for now. I haven't decided what I'm doing with the blue yet. I think I'm going to try to make keychains with my label. So, what are your guys' thoughts so far? Do you think that this should just be clean and sold as is? Is it pretty enough as it is? Or should I try to do some sort of theme on it? Like strawberry shortcake or something? Because I could have strawberry like poking her head out from the handle. Anyway, that was all for this installment today. I hope you had fun watching me, and I hope this video's not too long for you. And I'm gonna have to edit the heck out of this thing because of how much the light went out. So wish me luck. Again, like, subscribe. Hope you like my videos.